Hello everyone and welcome to Let's Play Dirge of Cerberus Final Fantasy VII. My name is Basilisk and I will be your host for this Let's Play. It's been a hot minute. It's been about 3 months since the last time I uploaded anything, I think. Yeah, had some trouble figuring out what I was going to do in January, and over the course of February, like half my family came down with COVID-19, wasn't able to do much. But yeah, I'm back with this game. This game is bad. But we're gonna play it anyways. So, oh man, this is gonna be a treat. Really quick, there's nothing in the extra features unlocked at the start, and I am not gonna 100% this game because it's not good enough for that. But we are gonna start off with the tutorial stage because it's like a whole level. Not a particularly story important level, but it's a level. And that's really it. I'm just here to show the tutorial stage and the 13 chapters. Or, sorry, 12 main stages. That's it. Live training exercise. But yeah, for those who don't know, this is... Oh, I'll shut up really quick.
Access number GAI-012. Good day, Mr. Valentine. Shinra Manufacturing Tactical Training Facility. Now loading Turk's Administrative Research Department Simulation Program. Session 1. This exercise will involve the collecting of items as well as simple combat with virtual targets. Please be aware that Shinra Manufacturing is not responsible for any injuries or loss of life caused by the simulation program. If you have any questions during the session, information can be accessed from the TTT terminal.
Okay, so yeah, for those not in the know, this is a spin-off of Final Fantasy VII, and this here is Vincent Valentine before he got turned into a vampire. Yeah, he used to be a Turk. Yeah. Alright, press X to talk to this thing, and then chase it around. This thing gives you points based on how close you are to it throughout the whole thing. Yeah, this was back. This is one of like the 3 extra games released as the compilation of Final Fantasy VII, which was a whole big marketing ploy way back in the day. Get back here. Based around Final Fantasy VII, which was Square's most successful and most popular Final Fantasy game. Most of the compilation is not good. Oh yeah, this one's just chasing around with the camera. You've got like a bunch of a light novel or some shit that I don't know anyone's ever read. A couple of OVAs that I don't think anyone I know of has ever seen. 3 games, this one, Crisis Core, which was actually really good, or decently good, and Before Crisis, which focused entirely on the Turks, and which I've never played, and that kind of bugs me, because, from what I've seen of it, it looks like it would have been my kind of game. But it was also released only on cell phones, and only in Japan, so fuck that! And there was also the Advent Children movie, and the re-release Advent Children Complete, which was also not good. Yeah, well, it was decent. I've definitely seen worse movies. But yeah, our objective in this stage is to chase around this little Doomaflachi and generally get tutorialized at. Speak. As far as tutorials go, this isn't actually a bad stage. Basically, what we're doing now is familiarizing ourselves with the movement and camera controls, which are pretty standard. Left stick moves, right stick changes camera. The whole 9 yards. X interacts with things. It's not exactly a complex game. It's a third-person shooter with a first-person viewpoint. We'll get into that when we get into the shooty bang bangs. And I'll be completely frank, aside from the tutorial level, which I've been using as like my recording test, I haven't played any of this game in years. And here's the thing. I was a teenager when I first played this. I first played this back when this first came out. And I remember enjoying it. We'll see how that goes as we get in here. Oh yeah, Turkish Tactical Training Facility. Here's the map. We'll see how that goes as we get in here. But yeah, I actually remember enjoying this this game when I was younger. So we'll see how that goes. I don't expect that's going to continue to be the case, but we'll see. Oh yeah. Really quick here. The English version and Japanese version of this game differ slightly. In the Japanese version, Vincent had like a limit break gauge. In this game, limit breaks are item only. But in exchange, they added a double jump. But here's the thing about this double jump. It's not going to be much help because the game was not designed around it. So yeah. It's kind of a shortcut for ladders, I guess, sometimes. Like, see, we could take that ladder, or we could Vincent. You know, you can make that jump. But yeah, it's yeah. Okay. Alright. One thing here. This doohickey here, this vending machine, is a shop. I don't know why the vending machines are shops in this game. As far as I can tell, maybe it's like a connection to Final Fantasy, or not Final Fantasy, Devil May Cry 3, because the vending machine in that game, but it's a weak connection. Yeah, there's different kinds of items you can pick up, customization weapons for your gun, or customization equipment for your gun, usable items, shit like that. Yeah, Phoenix Downs in this game have to be used in advance, but once you use one, they instantly revive you if you die. So, handy. Anyways, we need to push this switch. Open sesame. But yeah, this training stage kind of takes after, like the holographic mission discs or whatever it was for Metal Gear Solid, at least to me. I don't know if they do that for anybody else, but hey. But yeah. Oh, one other difference between the English version and the Japanese version. The Japanese version, for reasons I don't fucking get, had a, like, online multiplayer component. I don't know what the fuck Square was thinking, but they've got one. Or this had one. But it was only in Japanese. And from everything I've heard, wasn't particularly good. Yeah, we won't be able to play that. As far as I know, there is no way to play it anymore. I could be wrong. That's fucker. But yeah, it's not something we're going to be able to look at. So we're just going to do the single player mode, which is the only mode in English. And yeah, I'm actually really bad at like recovery. Because you're supposed to do it like right before you hit the ground, but I'm really bad about it, as you can see from the fact that I'm failing this. We're just gonna go upstairs now. So I can stop embarrassing myself. Open sesame. And yeah, for some reason it repeats the melee tutorial bit right there. It's like, so it's telling you can do combos. But I feel like you probably figured that out by now on your own. Oh well, still not the worst tutorial. Anyways, now that Vincent has confirmed that he knows how to move his body,
Session 2. This exercise will focus on
it's time for him to show he knows how to use guns. Or arms, I suppose, if you've been watching the Wild Arms 3 series, which will update more frequently now. Anyways, this works a bit like Resident Evil 4. You have to press R1 to go into aim mode. And then R1 again to shoot. it's kind of janky. But the auto aim is, as you can see, incredibly freaking generous. You can go into like a sort of first-person view by pressing R3 and R2 loads. R1 and L1 switch between guns. You can have up to 3 equipped at a time. Right now we've only got the Turk handgun, or the Shinra handgun. But yeah. Alright, time to kill some dudes. You get a kill chain if you kill a bunch of dudes in succession. Without getting hit. I will warn you now, I'm bad at this game. Like if you come looking for all that mad Dirge of Cerberus skill, you are going to be disappointed. Oh, there you are. What the fuck still? Granted, if you're looking for people who are good at Dirge of Cerberus, good luck. As far as I know, nobody even fucking plays this game. So yeah, I'm not great, but unfortunately you might be kind of stuck with me. That was an impressive rumble.
Congratulations. Session 2 complete. Session 3. This exercise will focus on basic features of the rifle.
Okay, now for the rifle. Now the handgun out of the 3 gun types, and we'll get into the third here in a second, is going to be the one you use throughout most of the game because it's just all-purpose good. But sometimes you gotta hit things at a distance. That's where this freaking thing comes in. Probably helps if I turn on the thing. Oh, no, never mind. Who's shooting at me? Oh! Whoops! Okay. But yeah, as you can see, you can, with the sniper scope attached, you can zoom way in. And I can show off how fucking bad my accuracy is. Come on, where are you? Ah, there you are. So I knew there's fucking one of you up there. But yeah, this is just a bit of a shooting gallery. This part's basically just a shooting gallery, so you can show off each of the guns. So you can familiarize yourself with each of the guns, rather. Did I miss a box over here? No? Oh, there you are. Mr. Dude. Stand back up, you douche. Alright, now these extend out so you can go over here. And it's time for our next weapon. You also definitely want to clear out those explosive barrels before you come over here. Otherwise you are in for some hurt.
Session 3 complete. Session 4. This exercise will focus on basic features of the machine gun.
See, okay, handgun and rifle work. The machine gun is really more kind of like an SMG type deal. But I suppose it's what SMGs are what are frequently called machine guns in like early first-person shooters, first and third-person shooters in general. So yeah, now we got this thing, which is kind of like a Tommy gun, really. But yeah, you might think this thing would be like the Hell's Bells of Vincent's arsenal. But yeah, the problem is that its damage output is pants. Also, I literally just did this stage yesterday as part of my fucking testing procedures. You'd think I'd remember it. There you guys are. Jesus. Alright, but now we get introduced to materia, because Vincent can cast spells in this game. Yeah. As you can tell, each spell has a different effect. Now where's Vincent's materia gauge? Because I actually keep forgetting that. Or MP gauge, okay, that's small. Admittedly, part of it is that I've got my fucking, I'm running this through my capture card, and I didn't think to expand it out to a preview before I started recording. Oh well. It's just the training stage. Destroy 6 training robots with magic. Yeah, you can tell here that there's a bunch of different stuff for your gun to equip. I'll go over that more in the main game. But yeah, materia is stacked to L1 for reasons that I'm not even gonna pretend to get. Sorry, L2 switches through weapons. My bad. R1 fires bullets, L1 fires magic. Like so. And thunder is not very useful in this training scenario. But yeah, limit breaks will look different in the main game than they do in the tutorial, because in the tutorial, Vincent can't transform yet. Right, item. There it is. Yeah, during limit break. Everything fires faster and you've got unlimited ammo. You can kind of use your freaking rifle as a shotgun. You last until the glow wears out. Where's the last one? There we go. And yeah, it's actually pretty effective.
Section 6 complete. Proceed through the door and take the stairs to the top floor.
Although I think there's different limit breakers, I don't recall. As you go through the game, reflecting Vincent's different limit breaks in the base game. And yeah, this one says master special techniques. That's a fucking lie.
Session 7. This exercise will focus on the gun turret.
Yeah, there's nothing special about learning to use a mobile turret. You will use this a couple of times, although it's not like... I don't recall this being like, hey, you're locked in here for forever. Great. It only spawns 6 dudes at a time, so we're gonna wait for this dude to come up the stairs, and then fill him full of white hot lead. And yes, my aim is shit. Oh, this might actually help slightly. Maybe. No. Absolutely it did not. Okay.
Congratulations.
Oh boy.
Complete.
Also, this episode is going to be close to 20 minutes long, That's part of why I chose to do the tutorial. It's actually kind of lengthy. And I wanted to show it off. Also, you might notice, if I can get it in here, that despite having like 3 barrel-like protrusions, each of the Shinra handguns only has 1 barrel. Trust me, that will change. Each of the Shinra guns. That's the wrong button. Trust me, that will change after we get into the main game. But yeah, for the meantime, we're fucking off out of here. Stage results. At the end of each stage, you will be ranked on your performance. As you can see, I cannot aim! But yeah, we still got an S rank. And for each ranking, you will receive... Oh, and for objectives completed, you'll receive Gil and experience. You can use Gil at shops, obviously. Yeah, I know, normal standard level of difficulty. And
the Turks Administrative Research Department simulation program. You may return to your station. Shinra Manufacturing salutes you on a job well done.
in between stages, you can also use experience to level up, or you can convert experience to gil, but that's not worth very much. Yeah, so, or rather, it's a lot easier to get gil than does experience, if memory serves. It's been fucking forever since I played this game, and we shall rediscover it together starting next episode, because this is 22 minutes long. And yeah, in the meantime, thank you everybody so much for watching. This has been Basilisk, and I will see you all in the next episode. Thank you, and good night, folks.